Hi everyone, welcome to today's practice. You can either come to easy cross-legged or join me in kneeling. If it feels more comfortable for you, you can actually sit on a block. So let's just close our eyes, just rest our palms on our thighs. Just a few breaths here, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Just soften those shoulders. And then just welcome yourself to practice this little bit of time just for yourself. And I'm going to thank you for joining me. And slowly flutter our eyes open and then join me in tabletop. Once you get there, let's bring our shoulder blades to neutral on the back of our rib cage. Spine is nice and long, just those natural curves. Pelvis in neutral. Toes can be tucked, or feet can be flat on the floor. Shoulders are over the wrists. Spread the fingers, but soften the knuckles of the fingers. Check that you're not dropping the head down or jutting that chin up. So just look down towards the mat. If you're struggling to keep the pelvis in neutral, you can just bring the knees in a little bit. And then a gentle hug into the midline. So drawing those two hip points in together, drawing that lower belly up. Not too tight. Let's waken up those glutes, fire up the glutes. So bring the awareness to the right glute. Keep that right knee bent. Use that right glute to float that right knee off the floor. Slowly float it down. So as you float that knee off the floor, keep the hips square. So let's float up for 3 and let's flex that foot for 4. So the bottom of the foot faces the ceiling as it comes up for 5. Squeeze up for 6. For 7. For 8. For 9, use that glute. For 10, pause, flex that foot and pulse for 1. For 2, use that glute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly float it down. Let's repeat that on the other side. Set yourselves up, that gentle hug in, not too tight. Awareness to the left glute, float that left knee off the floor, flex the foot, and let's begin. So this is 2 and 3. Use that left glute for 4. Well done. For 5. For 6. For 7. For 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Flex that foot and pulse for 1. For 2. For 3. For 4, for 5, for 6, for 7, for 8, for 9, and for 10. Slowly bring it down. Give those wrists a little shake. And let's meet back up in tabletop. Tuck the toes. Check that the shoulder blades are in neutral on the back of the rib cage. Pelvis in neutral. Gentle hug in. Breathe here. And on your next inhale, float the knees off the floor, maybe an inch, maybe half an inch, coming into a knee hover. Shoulders are still over the ribs. And exhale, lower the knees down. Gentle activation of those deep tummy muscles, that gentle hug in. And on your next inhale, let's knee hover. Not too high, pause in here. And float the knees down. And then just step that left foot forward, coming into a 90-90 kneeling lunge. Bring the top of the right foot in contact with the floor. Pelvis in neutral, activate that right glute, and let's have a nice long stretch here. Reaching the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling and just circle out those wrists. And change direction. And slowly release, give those wrists a shake. And then from here, tuck those right toes. I'm just going to step up and forward, pausing here. And then from here, shift the weight onto the left, step that right foot back, come into a high lunge, pausing here, pelvis in neutral, right glute is on, fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, Exhale, release, soften to crescent, release the arms. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen that left leg. As you exhale, releasing into that high lunge, release the arms. One more time. And soften down. And then just step that right foot forward. And then step the left leg back. Coming into a right high lunge, right crescent. Left glute is on, that gentle hugging. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, soften. And then stepping it forward. Bring the hands to the thighs, bend the knees, hinging from the hips. Keep that spine long. Bring the hands to the floor. And then just feel that right foot back, left foot back, coming into tabletop. And then from here, just slowly come up to high kneeling, float the fingertips up, bend the elbows, open out the chest. Just pausing here for a moment. We will be coming into down dog and then transitioning from our down dog to the back of the mat. Now, if that feels too much for you, you can come down to tabletop and then slowly walk the hands back to the feet and then join us in our halfway lift at the back of our mat. So from here, let's all release down to the floor, tabletop, gentle hug into the midline, tuck the toes, hips up and back, down dog. And then just soften those knees, spread the fingers wide, push up through the arms so you're energizing those arms, lengthen the armpits, lovely long spine, don't worry about the heels touching the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And then let's transition to the back of our mat, bringing our hands to the feet, halfway lift, weight even through the feet, push down through the feet, hip hinge all the way up, reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the palms to the thighs, hip hinge all the way down, plant both hands, walk it out, down dog. Pause here in your down dog, energize those arms, gentle hug in, and let's transition to the back of our mat. Hip hinge all the way up, keep that spine nice and long. And exhale, hip hinge, and walk out to your down dog. Set your base in your down dog, pause in here. Energize those arms, lengthen the spine. And let's walk all the way back. Hip hinge all the way up. And exhale, slowly come all the way down. Pause in here. Lower the knees down to the floor, tabletop, set your base, shoulders over the wrists, shoulder blades in neutral, tuck the toes, gentle hug in, hover the knees off the floor. Option to stay here or tap the right toe back, left toe back, so keeping those knees bent, tap back, tap back, tap back, tap back, lower the knees to the floor, and let's step that right foot forward. Bring the top of the left foot in contact with the floor, reach the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, circle out those wrists, change direction, slowly release, tuck the left toes, push down for that right foot, step it up and forward. And then from here, step that left foot back, coming into your high crescent. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release. We've done this earlier. That's 2. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's do one more. Step it forward. Step that right leg back. Set your base. Fingertips up. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. You can exhale out through your mouth. It makes it easier. One more. Step it forward. Reach fingertips all the way up. Exhale, hinge it forward. Spine's nice and long. Plant the hands. And then slowly from here, walk back to down dog. Set your base in your down dog. Lengthen the arms, so push up through those arms. Lengthen the armpits, relax the head and neck, lengthen the spine. Don't worry about the heels touching the floor, keep that spine long. And let's transition all the way back. Heels are down, hips are high, lengthen the spine as you hip hinge all the way up. And now, let's bend those knees, hinge them forward and allow the arms to float back, ski squat. Push the weight down through both feet, slowly come up. And exhale, hinge them forward, ski squat. It's basically a chair. Let's do one more. Sweep it back. Plant both hands to the floor, walk it out, down dog. Pause, set your base. And let's transition, hands to the back of the mat. Heels are down, hips are high, slowly come all the way up. 4 ski squats, this is 1. And 2, keep that gentle hug in, keep pushing down through the feet. Exhale for 3. And on the fourth one, you're going to hold it here. Plant the hands, walk it out, down dog. Push up through the arms, walk it back. And then slowly hip hinge all the way up. Ski squat for 4. So this is 1. Keep that gentle hug in. Neck stays in line with the rest of the spine. Coming into your last one. Plant the hands, walk it out, down dog. Push up through the arms, lengthen the spine. Last one. Heels are down, hip hinge all the way up. Fingertips up towards the sky, ski squat for 4. So this is 1. 2. Keep that gentle hug in, keep the spine long. Last ski squat coming up. Pause, plant the hands, walk the hands forward. Down dog, push up through the arms, relax the head and neck, lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep breath in, nice long easy exhale out through the mouth. Lower the knees to the floor, come to tabletop, tuck the toes, gentle hug in, hover the knees off the floor and then just step out to the side, just slightly right, left, right, left, right, left. Option to bring the knees down, if not tap back for 1 and 2 and 3. Pause in here, lower the knees down, come up to high kneeling, have a lovely long stretch, stretch. Circle out those wrists, start to bend the elbows. Bring the elbows out wide so those goddess arms change the direction of your circles. Open up the chest. And release the arms down, either come to an easy cross-legged or come to kneeling. Float the arms out, shoulder height. Flex the hands, fingertips point up towards the ceiling, palms to the front of the mat. You can pause here, or maybe bring the left fingers to the right fingers. Coming into a rest stretch, stretching out that lower arm. Option to lower the arm towards the floor if your shoulders are feeling tired. And let's swap over. Right fingers to the left fingers. And release. Bring the palms to the thighs. Soften the shoulders, the elbows, the fingers. Soften the forehead, space between the eyebrows. Soften the face. Just a few breaths here. Now you can stay here for as long as you like. Maybe you're going to get on with your day. Or maybe you'd like to do one of my other videos. But thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see you soon everyone. Take care.